It's a beautiful Thursday morning and you're listening to your number one station, RX Radio. Indeed, it is a beautiful morning. Probably if your name is Agnes Nandutu, you wouldn't think that because your morning right now is just full of a lot of pain. The pain that you would have to deal with based on the fact that you are now being investigated for committing some serious offenses, especially with regards to those iron sheets that were under your watch as Minister of State for Karamoja. You were among the people that was supposed to oversee the proper allocation of these iron sheets to its intended beneficiaries, which is the people of Karamoja. And somehow these iron sheets ended up on the roofs of the ministers' homes and piggery units. That should not have been. Well, there was a lot of drama when she appeared before I don't remember, I'm not sure which court it was that she appeared before, but essentially it was made known to her what her crime was and charges were preferred. And was she detained after that?
So what happened was on Tuesday, she showed up to Chira Road police station for questioning, and then they ended up detaining her. So she spent that night in the coolers. Then on Wednesday, she was taken to the High Court and had her charges read for her.
Okay, so...
read to her.
And did they then take her back inside?
No, they didn't. They didn't take her back inside, but her case was adjourned to May 3rd.
So how come she was able to, because it almost seems like she got off lighter than, say, Amos Lugolobi.
She still has a case to answer.
She may still have a case to answer, but she's not being held in remand. Amos Lugolobi was arrested on Friday, had to spend the weekend in prison, was brought before the courts, and then sent to remand.
You see, the challenge of being Fatboy, if ever you're in bad books with the law, just pray that you're not arrested on a Friday. Because when you're arrested on a Friday, chances of you coming out on Monday are high.
So why, okay, that being said, and you are correct, but that being said, why is it that he was remanded in Luzira and Agnes Nandutu was not?
Lugolobi, according to what the president said, Lugolobi is among the people that got the iron sheets and used them for their personal things. He used them to roof a shed for his animals. Nandutu, yes, she's the minister for Karamoja, so her charge is, according to the charge sheet, apparently she is. Let me read for you what the trial magistrate said.
Mm-hmm.
So she was held, her charge is dealing with suspect property contrary to Section 21A of the Anti-Corruption Act 2009. So basically, she was negligent. The ministry that she oversees, So
she's not being accused of appropriating the sheets themselves?
No. She's being accused of being negligent. Where were you when the iron sheets that were released to help people in the region that you're a minister for didn't get in the right hands, ended up in people's homes?
All right, so I can see how it would therefore be treated differently. But as you know, when I looked at the footage and the pictures of her in the court, she seemed very defiant. I also heard her arguing that she believes that the case should be tried in the anti-corruption court.
Mm-hmm. Not the High Court.
Not the High Court. I don't know if that's true. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not sure what the constitutional stipulations are with regards to that. But she seems to be, or at least just judging from her demeanor, she seems confident that this is going to be a non-issue as far as she's concerned.
Probably it won't be an issue for her unless she took the iron sheets and, worked with Mary Goretichitu to decide on who to give the iron sheets to outside the Karamoja sub-region.
Now, is it true that Matthias, what is it, the Minister of Finance?
Mattia
Kasaija he has returned.
Yes.
He sent a truck with the iron sheets.
Yes, he returned 298 iron sheets.
Two are missing.
To the...
Maybe they'll nab him for those.
To the stores of the office of the Prime Minister in Namamve.
So then, a lot of people are expecting that there are going to be more arrests.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? And he famously taunted his political adversaries, claiming that I can't remember the exact context, but he was trying to say how for him he can never ever set foot in jail or something like that.
Who, Matthias?
I think he may have said that in the
Kasaija.
Yes, he may have said that in the past, and a lot of people are circulating that video right now saying, well, what are you gonna say now?
I don't know. By the way, this leaves a huge a wider conversation because some ministers because even for him, the iron sheets were found in his compound, were found in his home. He hadn't yet used them, but they were in his home. And he actually admitted himself that they just found themselves in my compound. I don't know who brought them. And according to what the president said, it means he's culpable. He should return them, but also he should be sent to the coolers because that is theft. That's what the president said. So if some of them, like him, don't go, then it's going to be a whole other story. So are some animals more animals than others?
More
some ministers, yes, some ministers untouchable. Meanwhile, Oboth, the member of parliament for West Budama Central, had taken 137 sheets, given them to a church in his constituency. But then when they were asked to return them, guess what?
What?
He took them away from the church and brought them back to the stores of the office of the Prime Minister.
He did that?
Yeah. I'm like, really? You mean you could not use your own money to just buy other iron sheets and return them? Did you have to do your people dirty like that?
What about the speaker? Apparently, and I saw a tweet of someone alleging, you see, because the speaker is claiming, because she did receive the iron sheets, but she claims that these were donated to schools and other things. And it turns out that the school that received the iron sheets is a school that she owns.
Okay, they are comprehensive.
She's a director in that school that was a recipient of these iron sheets, which really makes it seem like there was misappropriation. How convenient that the school that is being donated these iron sheets is your school.
Exactly. Yeah, the allegation is that she gave the iron sheets to a school that turns out to be hers. I'm not sure it is hers, but if it is hers, or she's on the board, or she's the director, then that is misappropriation. So she also should be questioned.
Wow. Tough times for corrupt people in Uganda.
But basically said, Mabati thieves, he said that this is just a tip of the iceberg for as far as corruption goes. He said that there is more beyond what we can see. The only difference is that these people were unwise. They stole what makes so much noise, pun intended.
Iron sheets.
Iron sheets.
Well, I hope they've learned their lesson. And others who would have been thinking of doing similar things have also been scared into not doing it. One can only hope.